Hello and welcome to my stream. I have a new add-on. It's a checklist for the Toliss Airbus A340. It will help you a lot in dealing with this aircraft. So we will start by powering up the aircraft.
Power up. Good afternoon, Captain. All 4 engine master off. Engine mode selector in norm. WX system switch is off. Wind shear switch is off. Landing gear lever down. Windshield wipers off. BAT 1, 2 and APU BAT off.
It will check
BAT
the
1
voltage. If the voltage is okay, it will open the aircraft on battery power, on APU power. If not, it will connect the external power.
APU fire test button. APU master switch. APU start switch.
It will wait now for the APU to start. So we are waiting for the APU to start. Then the co-pilot will go with the rest of the checklist. So here we have
APU bleed on. Air conditioning. All white lights off. X bleed rotary. Auto. Cockpit and cabin temp as desired. Cargo air condominium. Cockpit lights. Dome and annunciator lights. Bright. Main panel flood light. Oxygen pressure. Captain, please check the cockpit oxygen pressure.
I couldn't find the data reference for this, but maybe I will do it in the second version if I find it. Anyway, the co-pilot will ask you, then you just need to click next.
Captain, please check that hydraulic fluid levels for all 3 systems are in the green.
They are on the green, so we click next. Now we'll check engine oil.
Activating FADEC ground powered.
It will need a FADEC ground power. You will activate it. It's in the maintenance.
Captain, please check engine oil quantity.
These 4 buttons, FADEC ground power. And the oil is okay. We click next.
Flap/slat lever matches the ECAM surface position indication. Speed brake lever retracted. Brake accumulator pressure is under 1000 psi. Blue electric pump on, to charge the accumulator.
If it is under the green band, under 1000, it will start the green band, hydraulic, so it will charge as you see it charged, and will close it. When
Acupressure in the green band, check.
The green band, this one.
Brake accumulator pressure. Acupressure in the green band, checked. Power up completed. Cockpit preparation. Crew oxygen supply switch on. Fuel pumps.
It will open all the fuel pumps. We'll open the crew supply. One by one.
All on. Recorder ground control. On. ADIRUs. All on NAV. Strobe light. Auto, NAV and logo lights. System 1, seat belts. On. No smoking. Auto, Emmer exit light. Probe, window heat. Auto, landing elevation knob. At auto, man valve. On auto and guard closed. Airflow switch. At norm, please check no lights visible in elec panel.
There are no lights except the fault. This is normal. And so we click next.
Captain, please check tail tank mode auto.
This is the tank. It is on auto.
Captain, please check tail tank feed auto.
It is on auto.
Engine fire protection test. Engine 1, 2, 3, 4, fire push buttons. Checked in and guarded. Engine fire test push button. Maintenance panel, please check all lights checked off.
Maintenance. We will do, they should have, the FedEx button should have, automatically they will turn off. Till they turn off, we will do our flight plan and the MCDU. So we are flying from Bahrain International to Abu Dhabi Airport. We have the flight plan from SimBrief. OMAA 01. No, I don't think so. This is correct. Let me download it again. Replace. Close. OBBI OMAA. Let me check it. Yes, it's correct. Marwa, Ross, Rig, Colco. We need our information. We call SimBrief. OFB. Our alternate is OMDB, Dubai, OMDB. Okay, flight number is UAE 68 X. The bags is 438. Cost index is 37. And flight level is 370. Okay, we set up the tourist screen with this info. The bags, as we said, 438. Cargo 1,300. $23. So about 6. There's 2306, 2306. Okay, 230600. Apply these loads. Our block is 16.4, so 16.5. 16,500. Okay, we need to set our takeoff. Takeoff runway is 30 right. Departure. Zero right. Insert. Okay. I have it. Tower speed 158. 158. 158. PR 158 V2 163. Reflex temperature here for the Toliss 346. It will not accept to enter the number 47. You must add an F to it, or it will not accept it as a flex. So F 47. I forgot the flaps. The flaps is 1 on 3.4. No, didn't write the up. Up 3.4. Okay, we enter the zero fuel weight. Zero fuel weight is 230.6. 230.6. 230.6 on 24.7. 24.7%. Block is 16.5. 16.5. That's it, we are set up. Okay, we'll go now, check the maintenance. Yes, the maintenance panel, all white lights off.
Ventilation panel, please check all lights checked off.
Ventilation off.
Annunciator light selector on test. Selector on bright. North rev push button, off. DMC selection knob norm. ECAM/ND transfer knob, norm. Audio control panels 1 and 2. Adjusted audio.
But I will adjust
Switching
both
panel.
audios.
All 4 knobs norm checked.
We'll check the 4 knobs.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Idle. Captain, please check thrust reverser levers code.
Also, I haven't found the reverse data reference, so for now you have to check it till I find the data reference for it.
Engine master switches off. Engine mode selector, norm. ATC mode, standby. Radio management panels 1 and 2. Power switch checked on. Please check green NAV light off.
The green and NAV both off, so
VHF1 selected. COM frequencies, please tune to the needed. Checking MCDU database validity.
it will check
Database is not expired.
If it's expired,
Check.
it will tell you. It will check it from explain folders.
Cockpit preparation completed.
Okay,
Startup preparation.
we are ready now.
Set glare shield integrated light and flood light as required.
We are okay.
Loudspeaker volume set to 80%. Captain, please set baro reference to current value.
You have to synchronize both because 105 and the Toliss screen here in general settings, you have to synchronize both of them, so when you enter it here it will be dialed there to the first officer. 1018. That's about correct.
Flight director both sides on. Navigation display mode. Mode to arc and rank to 10 nm. Cap, please check speed Mach window is dashed.
It is dashed. So, next.
Captain, please check heading window is dashed.
Heading window is dashed.
Captain, please dial first ATC cleared altitude into the altitude window.
No ATC, so we'll done 15,000. After it we will go to our assigned altitude of cruise level 370.
A/skid is in on position. Captain, please dial in transponder code.
We're okay with 2000 now.
Captain, please set transponder to auto.
Transponder to auto.
Transponder mode, auto. Gas switch on STBY, checked. Startup preparation completed.
Okay.
Pushback preparation. Beacon on EXTLT panel. Captain, please check all doors closed.
All doors. The co-pilot will change to the door Oxy page, so you can check it, and it is closed.
Disconnected external power connection. Captain, please call pushback truck. Pushback preparation completed.
Pushback. Start pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Delete.
Ground to cockpit. Toliss driving up.
So we're waiting for the pushback track. I don't. The gate didn't. King. With this,
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
with this co-pilot, he can take lots of the hard work of this kind of 4-engine airplane from you. I will try to make it more better in the future, but this is the first version. You can find it on my Discord server. I already uploaded it there. Just check down the about or the comments if you're on YouTube.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Engine start.
Okay.
Engine mode selector in mode norm. And mode selector to position IGN/start. Starting engines 1 plus 2. Monitoring EGT, N3,
We'll
and
start
N1.
the engines alone and monitor the ATG, AGT, and N1 and N3. till they come to the recommended figures. Then he will start the second engines.
Starting engines 3 plus 4. Monitoring EGT, N3, and N1. Engine start completed. After engine start.
After start.
Engine mode selector to position norm.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Ground
Parking
spoilers
brake set.
armed.
Actually,
Run
Stand by.
trim 0.
he will
Checked.
set the engine
Flaps
mode
lever.
up to the
Please pitch trim
primary
for
condition.
takeoff
If it is
setting.
wet or not. If it is wet or snowy, it will keep it on ignition. Pitch trim. I think 3.4. Let's check the pitch trim and the preferences. 3.4, yes. So we'll trim to 3.4. 3.4.
Runway wet condition R. Good. Please set engine anti-ice as required.
Tow is disconnected
Please set
and bypass
anti-ice
bin has been
as
removed.
required.
Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
APU master switch, off. Please check that all slides are armed on ECAM door/oxy page.
All closed.
After engine start completed.
Okay.
Taxi, nose wheel light to position. Taxi cameras switch on. Please set parking brake to off.
Okay, we're ready for parking brake.
Elapsed time counter started. Captain, please perform a brake check. We will start flight control check. Elevators full up.
Elevator full up.
Checked. Full down.
Full down.
Checked. Ailerons full left.
Full left.
Checked. Full right.
Full right.
Checked. Rudder full left.
Rudder full left.
Checked. Full right.
Full right.
Checked. Tur on ND set. Auto brake to max set. Cabin ready checked. Captain, please check takeoff memo no blue.
Takeoff memo no blue.
Taxi completed.
But before takeoff, we'll do it when we are at the holding point or near it. And take off when we are on runway. This aircraft actually, if the throttle on idle, it is good for taxi. It will taxi till 15, 13 knots. That's a good speed. No need to give any throttle for your taxi.
Before takeoff. Cabin crew seats for takeoff. Taxi cameras switch off. Captain, please check brake temperature.
It's better, I think, to move the taxi camera off on takeoff when you're on the runway. And the brakes are good.
Obtain takeoff clearance.
So we are not flying online today, so we are cleared for takeoff as soon as we reach the holding point. This is my second flight. This aircraft, actually flying it very nice. Even the trim, it's trim, very stable. So we are moving in thrust idle, and our speed are 13, which is good for this kind of aircraft, the taxiway. We are clear to take off.
Engine mode selector in mode norm. RWY turn off to on. Land lights to on. Nose wheel light to take off. Strobe to on. XPNDR to mode TA/RA set. WX radar system to system 1. Predictive wind shear switch to auto, before takeoff completed.
So
Take off. Started chrono.
okay, we'll turn off the taxi camera. We'll align with the runway. Okay. We'll apply brakes and reduce the N1 to 50%.
And 150% stable.
Stable. Now flex.
Manflex 47. $100 knots.
V1. Rotate.
Landing gear positive rate. Gear up. Ground spoilers, disarm. Nose wheel light off. RWY turn off to off. F speed full.
This will turn automatically the flaps.
Thrust lever CLV, check. Take off completed.
Okay. We'll turn the autopilot. After takeoff.
Engine mode selector in mode norm. Engine anti-ice as required. After takeoff completed. V-face speed. Flaps 0. V-face speed completed.
Actually it will return to 1, so this needs fixing. I will fix it on the next version.
Climb. MCDU captain on prep FO on flight plan. Climb completed. Trans DEP. Barrow standard set.
It will detect
Trans DEP
the transition
completed.
that you have set in the MCDU.
CLB 10,000 feet, land lights to off. Seat belts off. CLB 10,000 feet completed.
Cruise level is 370. Flaps to 0 when we reach to 80. So we will set our arrival from now. It's always it's good to activate the second plan and choose another runway. Like our runway today is 31 left. So if there were an ATC, maybe he will assign us with runway 31 left, so we will do both, so you can understand how to activate the secondary flight plan. So first we'll activate the arrival, 31 left, and our star is, to Mike, to Mike. Up to Mike. Seven. That's 4 knots. we will set it as when we reach our cruise level. The co-pilot will detect the cruise and will take us to the cruise automatically. We will notice the cruise level. We are waiting for the cruise level. There are about 20 or 30 nautical miles between our cruise level and our top of descent, because Abu Dhabi is not far from Bahrain. So we have to be quick, so we will do our, after the cruise, we will do our descent preparation. That must be done before the top of descent, before the descent with about 10 minutes or 50 nautical miles. Climb, error report 1139, top of descent, flight level at 1139. So about 50 nautical miles distance, so that's good for us to check. prepare for the descent, I mean. I've been working on it since last week. I started on it on, I think, the 29th. Yeah, 29th of November. Just today I
Cruise
uploaded.
LVL. Cruise altitude reached.
Okay.
Cruise. Cruise completed.
Cruise. The cruise you have to check. And there's nothing is on. Okay. Now we'll prepare for our descent.
Descent preparation. Landing elevation knob. At auto. Captain, please set arrival info in MCDU.
Set 1017. 24. And winds is 320 at 4. Actually, if it is under 10, mostly you don't have to. Transition flight level is 150. We're going with full flaps. The DH I have to refer to the map. 31 left, open chart list. 31 ILS, 31 left. 31 left. 200. The DH. So we are set.
And anti-ice as required. Descent preparation completed.
So we I forgot what's in descent. All automated descent. Okay. And we are near. Our top of descent. We'll have to approach the runway at 3000. 3000, so 3000 already set, and I think we have to pull the knob for decision altitude. So only 8 nautical miles. till the top of descent. You can get it from the prog, and there's the report. 4. Okay, we are ready. Now, I think we have to push it here to have the decision. Now, descent, checklist, descent checklist.
Trans APR.
That's not correct.
Descent completed.
It needs more work, so I will work on the add-on, the checklist for this aircraft, and you can leave me feedback on my Discord server. There's a feedback channel there.
DE's flap 1. Flaps 1. DE's flap 1 completed.
It should be under 280, that's flap 1, are activated. So I need to adjust the timing for it. Our approach was so I forgot that I told you that I will activate the second flight plan. So second plan, we copy the active plan and we go to the destination. arrival and make it 31 right. With the same info. I think it was Kilo to Mike. So here your second lift line. If you need it, you just need to activate it. We'll set our approach under 10,000. Be at Kilo at 15,000. So it's been about 32 minutes since our takeoff. We are descending on decision speed, as decision altitude. So the aircraft will descend automatically, but you have to set the altitude lower to the lower point of your descent, or I think it will not, or the aircraft will not descend. I haven't tried it in this aircraft, but I tried it on the Phenom 300, and there you can't descend in decision speed until you set the altitude lower than the altitude you are going to, till the lowest point, I mean. You can get that from the map. Approach the star. So here is Abu Dhabi. It's looking nice. I have used ortho to XP and think window to XP or word to XP. Word to XP with it for the overlay. You know, the ortho to XP and word to XP, you actually you make explain live with the scenery. should detect the 10,000 feet before it passes the 10,000 feet altitude. The co-pilot will turn on the landing lights. I hope so.
To 10,000 feet.
Yep.
Land lights to on.
Seat belts on. That's good.
SL button pushed. To 10,000 feet completed. F2. Flaps to CON F2. F2 completed.
There's the airport, Abu Dhabi International Airport. So this is the limit of my editing with the ortho. You can see the difference. We'll reach it there. The ortho, you know, when you use it to make the scenery come alive, and explain come alive. So, start the descent, thrust idle. We'll help it with half speed brake. Okay, we'll activate our approach phase.
F3. Flaps to CON F3. F4. Flaps full. Landing gear. Down, check. F4 completed.
Okay, F4 completed. Now we will activate the approach. Approach and
Approach
landing.
and landing. SPD is in managed mode. Ground spoiler arm. Auto brake low. Nose wheel to taxi. RWY turn off to on. Land lights to on confirmed. Cabin ready checked. Captain, please check lodge memo no blue.
No blue. So the aircraft are set for the approach. We are approaching Abu Dhabi Airport. active. So now the co-pilot are waiting for touchdown to do the rest. Autopilot off. I have control.
1,000.
Doesn't need. I love the trim in this aircraft. Doesn't need hard work.
$500. $400. $300.
100 above.
$200.
Minimum.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Retard. Retard.
10.
Drive.
$70 knots. Flaps retracted. Approach and landing completed. Out of RWY. Taxi camera switch on. Strobe light. Auto. Land lights to off. Engine selector in norm. WX radar off. XPNDR to mode TOS APU master switch. APU start switch.
We should have activated out of the runway after we get out of the runway. Some things need adjust with this add-on. Clear, both sides. Co-pilot waiting for the ABU to be available.
Out of RWY completed. Parking. Please set parking brake to on. Taxi camera off. Please set anti-ice to off if on.
The ice off, not on.
APU bleed on. External power avail.
You will engage external power.
External power A and B on.
Okay. He's turning off the master switches.
All 4 engine master off. Strobe to off. Nose wheel to off. RWY turn off to off. Seat belts. Off, no smoking. Off.
I need to add the beacon.
Elapsed time counter
light.
scoped. Fuel pumps.
You will turn off the fuel pumps.
All off. Transponder to standby. Parking completed.
So I reached till the parking. I will do the rest of the checklist when I'm free. But I hope that you use it and like it, and please give me feedback if you have any feedback about it. Now I saw some few points that and a few things need changing and few things that need adjusted. So maybe in the second version there will be the add-on will be better. I hope so. And of course the add-on will not be better without your feedback. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next video. Have a good night.